gynecologist to check her hymen.
Everybody's seeing it.
I have no reason to be concerned about any of this. Deja hasn't expressed to me that she's upset.
I just don't really care to be around him. I feel embarrassed. I'm kind of just looking at him differently because of it.
It's okay to cry.
Oh, thank you, sir. Lovely lady.
Yes, thank you. Gracias.
So my dad went on a podcast and told the world about my virginity. I'm still pretty upset with him about it. He had no right to put my business out there. And honestly, it's our last day in Mexico, and I can't wait to get away from everything and get back to school.
Hi, beautiful.
Mama, me.
Listen,
What?
how are you exactly?
I don't know. I'm a little
It was a
embarrassed.
shock.
I'm just trying to hide from the
But
world
if you don't
right
have anything
now.
to be embarrassed, you can keep your head up. I always check on Deja. That's my baby. I didn't want her to go into a shell or be withdrawn or whatever. Young ladies need to know that someone cares and someone is checking on them. I know how you are. You're very private.
I mean, I wish he wouldn't have said it for everyone to hear.
Yeah. I had a talk with him, and he seems to think that he didn't do anything wrong, so I think you should go have a talk with your dad. Yes, one-on-one. You know, put it out, how you feeling and what you think about him opening his mouth about whatever goes on between you two.
Maybe not right now, because I'm trying to figure out what it is that I feel specifically. Since the news broke, my dad and I haven't spoken. I just feel like he should be reaching out to me about all of this.
I don't like everybody knowing, oh, they got eyes on her, she's a virgin, you know, and then the guys might be like, that's his, you know. Oh,
made me a little target.
Yes.
Not everyone. Some people were nice, but the people that were mean, they were just saying stupid stuff. Or that somebody even put my face like on olive oil, and because it's like virgin olive, like stupid stuff. Other stuff was just, you know, comments from grown men. Yeah.
It'll be okay. I love you.
Me too.
I hate that.
No, it was just
In the
that
water,
I was going out too far.
That was your adventure.
Yeah, and see, we did it together. That's a memory that we're gonna have forever, right?
That's funny.
What do you think about the stuff on the blogs about Uncle Tip and Deja?
Girl, I saw that.
I mean, I just feel like it's just a little weird. The vibe on the trip definitely changed since the blogs caught on. We don't really know how Deja's feeling. Like, I know how I would be feeling. I would be feeling embarrassed and just not want to talk to nobody, kind of like push myself away from people. But, you know, you can't check me about nothing that goes on down there. No. You don't need to know nothing about what's going on unless I want to tell you. Our generation is just judgmental, and it don't need to be out.
When I heard about the, you know, going to the doctor and the way they presented it on the internet, like, as a mother and as a woman, like, I was like, why? I never virginity check Reginae, you know what I'm saying? But my advice to him as a friend and as a, you know, like a little sister is make sure you and your daughter is on the same page, because it can be embarrassing, you know what I'm saying, to have her business out there.
I know me, I was weirded out when you told my daddy that I started my period. So I just, you know, it's really a mom's thing. So it's like, you know, you don't want your dad to know that. You want to be It's weird. It was weird how my mom found out about my sex life. I didn't tell her at first. It was something like she found out. My daddy, he just called me and just was like, yeah, baby. Very awkward. It was very awkward, and he felt the awkwardness, and the conversation was really quick. What do your dad supposed to tell you? But I feel like for a parent, nobody want to hear like, oh, Mom, I lost my virginity, or hey, I'm thinking about having sex. So it's like, ain't nobody gonna take that right.
They just need to talk, you know, because the world could, you know, it just, everybody's opinions about it and all of that, it can turn into something way, it's already
this
crazy.
internet is already crazy.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, boy.
Y'all getting rubbed on it. With all this drama going on, I feel like I need some relaxation. I should be on that massage table, getting a little 1-2, you know what I'm saying? This is so rude, but we just felt like y'all wanted some company.
We didn't.
What y'all been up to? Doing romantic stuff with y'all man?
Something like that.
Is it counseling helping?
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
This trip has definitely allowed Tommy and I to have some us time. We needed some we time. And Mexico definitely kick-started a few things. I want to bring it back home with us. I want this to be how we're feeling about each other 90% of the time. Let's carry this with, put it in our bag. It'll fit in my carry-on.
Girl, he took me kayaking.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Wait, Toya, didn't you and Reginae go out on the water?
We did, girl.
What y'all do?
We went out paddle boarding.
Oh, wow. Where you stand up?
We had to, I stood up at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised Nate even did it. I've been enjoying my little mother-daughter time with Nate, though. Been having a good time. More do all kind of crazy.
Yeah, no.
That was the whole premise of the photo. You gotta do some things outside of the box.
This trip couldn't have come at a better time. It's after finalizing my divorce and working on the album. It's really time for some me time. Taking the slightly provocative photos was such a freeing thing for me. It's just a representation of me shedding the past and moving forward with my life.
Now that you got a little classic crack out, then set the internet off.
Yeah. Speaking of the internet, y'all, we may as well address the elephant in the room, Deja and Tip.
Yeah.
What do y'all think? You know?
I mean, my dad never went to no gynecologist appointments.
I want my dad.
I feel you on that.
But at the same time, she did something that prompted him to be like, oh, that's what you're doing? Okay, well, I'm taking you to the doctor to see what's going on with you.
There's really no real test for virginity. If a hymen is broken, that doesn't mean that someone isn't a virgin.
That is a big misconception.
You can break your hymen riding a horse, playing, doing, you know, it's different ways.
The body is a very complicated thing. And what happens with it when you become a teenager and move into an adulthood is even more complex.
She should have been like, listen, I don't feel like you should go to the doctor with me to see what I'm doing. If she would have said that, he probably would have thought about it a little bit more.
Girl.
King like that too. King could call me and blow me up about some I'd be like, call your daddy. And he'll be like, well, can you tell them?
Sometimes they be a little scared to like tell them certain stuff.
I can't speak on why Tip did what he decided to do.
Looking at Deja, it's like, for her, it's kind of embarrassing to have that.
I could see from her side, like, it probably feels, you know, a little uncomfortable at the same time. If it popped up pregnant, they'll be talking about that too.
In my opinion, her virginity and the status of it just has to stay in-house information.
And he's like, it's my child. What you think matters. Tip is an excellent father. But I think Tip talking about Deja's private life publicly is why Deja's so upset. He probably should have just not talked about it at all. This clearly isn't over. It's gonna have to get resolved between Tip and Deja somehow.
Everybody else gonna talk ahead of me.
Yeah.
Period. So just talk to your daughter and make sure she good.
Coming up.
We talked to Deja.
Her feelings are so hurt.
If it's serious to her, it's serious to me.
It's serious.
All that matters to me right now is that I sell 300 tickets. Tonight, we about to find out. How many people look like me?
COVID has brought the world.
Tonight is our last night in Mexico, and after the last few days and all this drama, I thought it would be nice to have fun and just, relax. Honestly, no matter the adversity and controversy that we go through, we will still get through this too.
Scooty Patootie, you having a good time? All right, baby.
This is really good.
I know Tip. He wants to give Deja some space. And when Deja's ready to talk, she'll definitely reach out to him.
There's no way I'm going to him first. I just feel like he should come talk to me.
You said you're not a vegan? You don't eat meat.
You could tell something is in the air between Tip and Deja, but, that's to be expected. But I feel also that this dinner, everybody coming together and having great conversation is going to help smooth things over a bit.
So, King, why don't you tell us about your little girl you got coming to the show in Chattanooga?
This somebody is not official yet.
I'm just trying to make things feel as normal as possible for my sister. That's my way of being protective over her when she's naturally having a rough time.
You like her, though?
I'm interested.
So what's a committed relationship to you?
A committed relationship.
Because you talking on the phone with me every day, every night, talking to me, want me to text you, want me to call you, want me to let you know where I'm at, and you talking about you want to sleep with me? Come on, man.
Okay, but look. Look, now.
I don't got that far.
That's what you call leading on. That's what you call it.
Leading on.
What? Man.
Everyone can feel the tension on a trip since the Tip and Deja situation. It's a little awkward on this vacation now.
All right, ready? Family. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get drunk.
Girl, what are y'all saying? What is they singing down there?
Hey, Deja.
Who trying to get drunk?
Hey, Deja. Come here.
You just made it worse. Oh.
Hey, listen. Engage at 18-year-old engagements, not 21 and up engagements.
Okay, what?
It's younger kids out here watching you. Be responsible.
Okay.
All right.
I thought he was gonna finally talk to me about everything, but nope. I just don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
It's time to go. As of right now, I think the two of us just need some space. Dad has always taught me that there are consequences to your actions. So hopefully, in the future, he'll take his own advice.
Pile it up, count it up, 99, round it up, bust it down, divide it up, $1 million, not enough.
What's up, y'all? Now that we're back from vacation, I'm gonna wrap up these songs, and then I think I'll be able to really close it out.
Okay.
All right, I'm headed to the studio.
All right.
One song, come get some. If I ain't in the DMs, then I'm probably in the mentions. Panoramic vision, Ben CC's detention. Hey,
you ready for your big show in Chattanooga, man?
I'm gonna fill it up and win the bet.
Oh. Isn't it strange how the temperature dropped?
Yeah.
He was gonna freeze to damn death, catch brand pneumonia.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep me warm. So now that we're back from Mexico, the whole family has got back to their usual routine. Deja's back in school and King's prepping for a show in Chattanooga. Gotta make sure he wins the bet with his dad.
Will you invest the resources I need to pursue my career?
If you sell out a 300-seater on a Wednesday. Yeah, sure.
Tip wins bets. He likes to gloat too much. It's a preaching sermon going on. Oh, I told you should listen up. No, nobody wants to hear all that. Whatever.
What's up, y'all? Hey, guys.
The nieces are here.
Yes, in the building.
The nieces.
Well, you know, Mexico was a vibe. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, thank you.
Them damn mosquitoes were treacherous.
Oh, they were. We had marks
They were
all
some
over our body.
dastardly bastards.
They were bad. It was fun though. So
What?
we talked to Deja.
Yeah, she's very heartbroken. Because she just feels like the world knows her business.
Honestly, I thought the situation with Tip and Deja would blow over in a few days. Or at the very least, Deja would have came and talked to Tip already.
Hey, listen, I was really just joking.
Yeah, that wasn't a joke to her.
It's just like if I was to talk about the boys peeing in the bed. It happened, and we evolved, and we passed it.
Now the world knows her sexuality, though. It's not the world's business.
Like, it's no world, and she feels like she has no voice.
If it's serious to her, it's serious to me.
It's serious, right?
Deja doesn't really do a lot of talking. So if she's opening up to our nieces and she's letting them know how she feels, then I think it was big of them to even step up to come to Tip, because everybody knows nobody really wants to talk to Tip like that.
She feels like she's 18 and she has no sense of, like, independence.
She should say that.
She doesn't want to say it
She don't know how to tell you.
But she should. Her feelings are so hurt.
My intention was not to embarrass or to disturb my daughter's mindset. I had no idea it was seen that way by Deja until it was brought to my attention.
Deja brushes everything under the rug, and that's what concerns us, because she deals with so much and she puts everything in the back of her head.
And then she just
goes.
I understand this is a weird spot for my daughter, but at the same time, I was giving Deja space. You know what I'm saying? If she wanted to have a conversation, I would have listened to that.
I just don't want her to feel like, you know, like some type of way towards you forever. Because girls hold on to stuff with their dads.
I get it.
He's now realizing that maybe he needs to go and talk to her.
I'll speak to her. I will speak to her.
Good.
I will speak to her.
All right. Coming up, y'all look boring.
My mom need to relax and let me do my own thing.
Rehearsal is to get better. So if that's all y'all doing, get out of here, y'all.
Ajani is selling Hollywood.
Celebrity real estate is one of the hardest industries to get into.
But at what cost?
You're gonna be going on trips with dudes you used to mess with.
It's just business. Your reputation means everything in real estate. I don't want to it up.
Love and Listings. New season premieres Monday, July 6th at 9. Right after the premiere of Black King Cruise Chicago at 8.
You gotta see it to believe it. The future of car buying is here. Presenting no break.
Yeah, I'm speeding through, you know I won't pull over. Got a couple racks in my bag, that's how I roll. Give me the loot. Yeah, I want the cat now. Give me the loot. Just give me the bad now.
I just dropped the top and pulled the layup. Got some bad bitches, girl, we going away.
First of all, y'all look boring. I'm telling you, like, y'all like, like, man, y'all might well sit on the couch. King's show is in a few days, and the bet with Tip is on the line. Tip's obviously occupied with another family situation, so maybe he won't be as strict with the bet as he normally would be. But King has to show out anyway, just in case. And right now, he's not impressing me at all. Y'all talking about, y'all got some bad girls, ain't they going way up? Like, it would be cute if you had some girls back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the song can get lit, but y'all just...
I just rehearse different from how I perform.
I'm just saying, I get that, but rehearsal is to get better, so when your performance comes, you're ready. What is it with young artists these days? They just boring, just, you know, walking around like, I drip when I walk. Laying on the top, pockets and yeah, I don't feel that. Go to one of my shows here and think you're gonna sit down the whole time and sing a song if you want to. Please. You might get booed off the stage. When you ain't surfing through the crowd, you gotta find some kind of way to look interesting besides that damn hair of yours. You see what I'm saying?
The last time my mom wanted to be a momager, things didn't go so well.
Get your mood together. You won't be crying every goddamn show you get.
Come on, it's all right. My bad.
Come on out there with him.
She need to relax and let me do my own thing. 'Cause I know the Chattanooga show is gonna be lit.
You trying to win a bet. So you need to bring out all the stops. Might, you know, want to bring Eris out. You know, she keep it lit. She gonna turn it out. So let's get out of here, y'all. I don't want to go. Maybe we gotta go. What are you gonna do here? What do you want to do here?
Come on.
You gave me a chance to sing. I ain't gave you a chance to sing. Well, here's the mic. Sing. Just kick it. Just kick it. Party on down to the escape beat.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I ain't getting all the beauty in it. You deserve the world.
You ready for a romantic night with your man?
What we about to do? What we about to do? Huh? Where we going? What's going on?
I got a little something planned for us.
Red, you better tell me what's happening. Why are we going downstairs?
Don't fall.
Ooh, this is so nice. Candles, flowers, dinner. Like, what's going on?
Thank you, babe.
This is so nice.
You like it?
You did all of this?
Of course. I cooked and everything.
You did.
You want some champagne?
Yeah. Ooh, this food is so good. I don't know, maybe Red trying to tell me something tonight. Like, I need to check to make sure I'm not biting into a ring or something. Like, I don't know what is going on.
I did a good job with this food.
You did, babe. The food is amazing. Whatever restaurant or chef that you found was awesome.
Why wouldn't you just believe me? You can't doubt your man.
But for the record, things is different now.
Why is that?
Because you know my love language. I'm not gonna lie, I've given Red all type of hints, you know, like letting him know that I am really ready, so the ball is in your court. I just feel like these days going into marriage, as long as you and your husband and your partner are like best friends.
I think we're great friends.
Yeah.
I know exactly what she's doing. I can't believe she's fishing for a proposal right now.
When I first met you, I was looking at it like I'm not trusting no man. I'm never getting married again.
I'm glad how you evolved, though. I see a whole different person now.
From when you first met me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, it's happening, y'all. Oh, it's about to go down. Red about to get on them knees, child.
I'm proud of you with that Rain book. And, you know, you yourself, you're a dope author.
You could have told me that upstairs in the bed. We could have took a ride. I'm thinking he was about to say something else.
I know you didn't think I was going to propose like that. I have something much bigger in store.
You psyched me out. Well, thank you, babe, for this amazing dinner. Okay.
2020, relationship, family, love.
Good health, good sex. Cheers. Now, who the hell gonna clean up all this stuff?
Yes, sir. What's up? So what do you think about this podcast thing?
What I think? I can't believe it hasn't died down. Deja still haven't spoken to Tip about the podcast, but he spoke to her mother, Renika, to make sure Deja's doing okay. She said Deja's fine. She's back at school, but still very hurt. Like, maybe try to talk to her a little bit more about her.
I should?
Yeah.
I tried, but she won't answer the phone.
You should try calling her again. Why is she not answering?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Deja has always been quiet, but this is turning to something bigger than either of us expected.
I need to figure out how to get Deja's attention.
Coming up.
It's Rainy's book signing. Tamika was supposed to come. They still dealing with that
With everything,
situation.
with Deja?
Yeah. How many people look like?
They're getting up there.
I just need to sell 300 tickets. Tonight, we about to find out.
COVID has brought the world to a halt.
It's Rainy's book signing. Oh, look how pretty. today is finally Rain's book signing. And even though I didn't get my new ring to show off, I'm still excited to party with my family and friends.
Rainy, I thought you was a baby boss. Listen, you want to go sign your book?
Rainy, you're gonna be a successful author and a strong, independent woman when you get older.
Yeah.
What do you mean, stop?
Okay.
Cut it.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Yeah. I'm here, Mommy.
Look, you have people buying your new book, Rainbow. Look, it says Rainbow.
Say, I'm a boss.
You know what, baby boss?
Yay, you a baby boss. Hey, boo.
Girl, try to get here fast as I could.
No, you good, girl.
Wild, and she just woke up.
Hi, cutie pie. Tamika was supposed to come. You want a King show?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. They still, you know, they family still dealing with that situation.
With Deja?
Yeah. She's just probably going through her stage of, you know, embarrassment. She's a young girl, you know. And I don't think men sometimes even realize. Nah, it's like, okay, Daddy, why the hell would you say this?
Tommy was like, wait a minute, would I do that for Madison and Gianna? I said.
As a father, I can definitely relate to Tip. We're protectors, but I'm not sure if I'll take my girls to get checked out like that. I'm really not sure, but I would say that I hope that they remain virgins until they get married.
And that goes for the guys and girls,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, my man, he ain't finna have sex until, like, you know. We'll see.
Why don't you be at age before the girls? It's acceptable, you know, when the guys...
No, it's not acceptable at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's everything going with you and Red?
Everything's good.
I just love y'all.
Yeah. I don't have no crazy stories or nothing.
No ring yet, I see.
I keep thinking he's gonna propose soon, but, you know.
You know what? And nothing's perfect, but I feel like this one is smooth sailing.
I know. I really got my hopes up high thinking Red was gonna propose the other night. But now that it didn't happen, it can happen tomorrow or 10 years from now. And I'll be okay with that.
Look at the daddy in here. Girl, Red. See, this is why I love him. This is it. He's just babe.
Actually, hell no. I am not waiting a whole 10 years.
You having more fun than the kids. You are not supposed to be in this. Miss Shirley, come get your big baby out the ball pit.
This is a Power 94. WJCT. All right, y'all, we've been talking about this all day today.
The young king is coming to Chattanooga with the ring. They're going to see you do your thing.
Yeah, we popping out tonight. So y'all need to come out, represent y'all city. See y'all there.
Come on, let's go.
Hey! What's up? What's up? Hey! It definitely feels good to be showing my dad and the whole world what I'm capable of. I just need to sell 300 tickets. I know I got the fan base, but I don't know if I got it in Chattanooga, but tonight we about to find out.
Even though I'm going through stuff with Deja, as a parent, I think it's duties and responsibilities, time management, and you have to do the same thing for King when it's time to deal with his circumstances. That goes for King, that goes for Deja, that goes for Neat Neat, that goes for Messiah, Demani, through it all, thick and thin, no matter what.
Hey.
Hey, baby. A lot of our friends and family are here to support King. Unfortunately, Deja didn't feel like being out in public as, you know, everything is still fresh. And we definitely respect her decision. You gonna go to school in the same thing you performing in?
It's not how you do that. Nah.
At this point, I've done what I can do to help King with this show. The crowd is looking good, and there's more people coming. I can't wait to see the look on Tip's face when we win this bet.
How many people look like?
It's getting up there.
It's a good amount. They said it's still coming, though.
Last year, we got to see King perform for the first time, and he killed it. I was impressed. However, he was opening up for members only. This is the first time King is on his own merit. Let's see what you got, kid.
is out here killing it. He's 100% better than what he was in rehearsal. I'm so proud of him.
High five, baby.
King did a lot better than I anticipated. However, did he sell 300 tickets? Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
Say bye, everybody.
Coming up.
That's a hell of a show, son.
Thank you.
How everything go?
Let me tell you, ticket sales.
This is Deja's mother.
Being old-fashioned doesn't necessarily make you bad people.
Do you do the same for your son?
Just went home, and then what happened?
Combing my hair down, and then there was some like shedding.
What do you think happened to this victim's hair? She was left with no edges, over-processed hair, or a matted mess.
Crazy! Because she need to be gathered on different levels.
Keep watching to find out. To Catch a Beautician is all new next.
You gotta see it to believe it. The future of car buying is here. Presenting no-brainer checkout from DGDG.com. The online car buying experience that's, well, a no-brainer. Shop online, buy online. Get loan pre-approval. Customize your payments. From start to finish, the entire car buying process is all online. No-brainer checkout exclusively from DGDG.com. The future of car buying is here.
In every group of guys, there will always be the leader, the nerdy one, the comic relief, the party animal,
Will, I need the table.
and the party pooper.
Let's go to Matrix.
When America needed us to build, we built. When frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're...
But honestly, like that, oh, you did so good. Too much of that get on my nerves. I'm sorry. All that matters to me right now is the attendance number being over 300 people. That's what I'm hoping on.
I didn't do a split.
We'll get them next time. We'll save something next time. They gotta leave them wanting something more, okay?
What kind of performer who you want to be like?
I want to be like you.
Oh, that was so sweet. Oh.
You did a great job. You did a great job.
Now you gotta just perfect your craft, okay?
Okay.
Are you serious about it?
No.
Huh? You're not serious about it?
Nope, I'm not serious.
Oh, well, you might as well let singing go then.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Been a long time, bro.
Man, ain't it, man?
2003.
I'm telling you.
Shut the city down.
How everything go?
Yeah, let me tell you. Did good. Ticket sale, no, 193.
Okay.
I was about to snap. My dad was right, and this man won the bet. But I'm gonna use this as motivation to show him one day that you can't control me.
We won the weekend now.
We can do a weekend. But see, now we know what happens on the weeknight, so we know what it's worth on the weekend.
That's true.
Hey, man, he gave it a good shot. He didn't win the bet, but I would say that is a step towards progress. There's potential there, and as long as he's willing to work hard at it, he'll have a bright future in music.
You could really get something going, huh? You would to finish up your school on Friday, then shoot on down here and handle your business. You know what I'm saying, man? On the weekend, man.
Who cares that it was 193 people in there? It was a Wednesday night on a school night. Man, y'all cheating, my baby. I'm about to feel good back.
Good, though.
I feel like the crowd looked like 300.
King, come on, man. Weeknight. Let's go and get ready for school. Get on in, buddy. Get it on in.
Riding, surviving, looking for a place that I can hide in.
We're ready. Get the mic closer to you. I want to make sure.
All right, can y'all hear me? It was good.
Wait, are you taping now or are you just talking?
No, we taping.
Oh, sorry.
I've been trying to reach out to Deja, because at some point in time, man, we have to dive into the minutia of the discussion to where I can understand. But until that meeting, I was able to speak to her mom, and I said, is there anything that you want me to do? Is there anything in any way that I could clear this up? And she said she was willing to speak on Deja's behalf so the public can hear what she has to say. Because doing nothing will allow more conclusions to be jumped to. For this episode, man, I felt that there was no other guest more appropriate to have on than Renika. This is Deja Harris's mother. Now, you are speaking on behalf of Deja.
My parents have a pretty good relationship. When things start to get a little crazy, that's when they kind of have to sit down and discuss. But I am thankful to have my mom as a mediator in the situation. My mom isn't afraid of anyone, and she definitely doesn't play when it comes to her kids.
Let's talk about, there was an interview that was aired. I made some jokes having a cavalier discussion about, I now know a very private subject. Yes. You know how she's feeling, and you're here to share that with the rest of everyone else.
Yeah. You and I know that she's very sensitive when people are coming at her, so I feel like you kind of, you know, put her in that line of fire.
You know, for me, it is natural for me to come and air my side of things out. So felt like I was taking all or blocking all the bullets for her.
I just think that the way you said it, you left
because
it open,
it was a joke.
But it's just the way that you told that particular terrible dad joke. And then you gave information that was like, oh, well, they do it annually, and I put a note on the door, and I'm like, we got an appointment. Like, come on, man.
That's what made that. It was those exaggerations that made it a joke.
Probably shouldn't have just made the joke at all.
Coming up.
It's a bit misogynistic, because do you do the same for your son? You would never do that.
I don't think that
would you ever do that, sir? No, you would not.
The gynecologist to check her hymen.
Everybody's seeing it.
I have no reason to be concerned about any of this. Deja has expressed to me that she's upset.
I just don't really care to be around him. I feel embarrassed. I'm kind of just looking at him differently because of it.
It's okay to cry.
Oh, thank you, sir. For the lady?
Yes, thank you. Gracias.
So my dad went on a podcast and told the world about my virginity. I'm still pretty upset with him about it. He had no right to put my business out there. And honestly, it's our last day in Mexico, and I can't wait to get away from everything and get back to school.
Hi, beautiful.
Mama, me.
Listen.
What?
How are you exactly?
I don't know. I'm a little
It was a
embarrassed.
shock.
I'm just trying to hide from the
But
world
you don't have anything to be embarrassed. You can keep your head up. I always check on Deja. That's my baby. I didn't want her to go into a shell or be withdrawn or whatever. Young ladies need to know that someone cares and someone is checking on them. I know how you are. You're very private.
I mean, I wish he wouldn't have said it for everyone to hear.
Yeah. I had a talk with him, and he seems to think that he didn't do anything wrong, so I think you should go have a talk with your dad. Yes, one-on-one. You know, put it out, how you feeling and what you think about him opening his mouth about whatever goes on between you two.
Maybe not right now because I'm trying to figure out what it is that I feel specifically. Since the news broke, my dad and I haven't spoken. I just feel like he should be reaching out to me about all of this.
I don't like everybody knowing, oh, they got eyes on her, she's a virgin, you know, and then the guys might be going, that's his, you know. Oh,
made me a little target.
Yes.
Not everyone. Some people were nice, but the people that were mean, they were just saying stupid stuff. Or that somebody even put my face like on olive oil, and because it's like virgin olive, like stupid stuff. Other stuff was just, you know, comments from grown men. Yeah.
It'll be okay. I love you.
You too.
I hate that.
No, it was just that I was getting.